All right, start to finish, step by step, this is how I throw my balloon garlands together. 2 balloons, blow them up at the same time using your balloon pump. I did get this balloon pump on Amazon. I keep waiting for her to crash out on me. I've been using it for years and I've never had any issues. Push a little bit of air out, make it a little bit rounder. This is 12 inch, this is 18 inch. We're starting by making the base of our balloon arch. So I tie the necks of the 2 balloons together, like that. Blow up the second set of 2. Push a little out. And these are just random balloons that I had left over from previous projects that we are using just so I can do this with you guys. 2 sets of 2, twist them together. Third set, same thing. As you guys know, I use Amazon balloons. All of the projects now are in my Amazon storefront now that I finally got approved. This pump is also in there as well. Set of 4, set of 2, twist together, and here is your first bundle for your base. Repeat the same thing with all the colors, and then I'll come back. My larger bundles for the base are all completed. Now I'm gonna do my small 5-inch balloons. I'm gonna do the same thing and blow 2 up at a time. I used to do quads, so 4 of these together, and I would use those to fill in all the spots, but I've really been loving doing the chains, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do the chains. So same thing, 2 balloons, and you do want them around the same size when you're doing the chains. You don't have to be perfect, but around the same size. Same thing, tie the necks of them together. And then there's a few ways to do these. My favorite way is just twisting them all together. So I'm gonna blow up the rest of these and then I'll come back and show you how I put it together. I've got my duos all blown up. So I take 2 and 2 and I just twist them together. And then I keep adding the rest of the balloons on as I go. You can make this as big as you want or as small as you want. Obviously, the longer you want it, the more balloons you will add. This is my favorite way. It's so quick, so easy. You don't need any extra supplies to do it. And there we go. I'm gonna do the same thing with the rest of the colors and then I'll come back and we will put it all together. All my balloons are blown up. I use a 260 balloon to attach all my balloons together and to attach my small balloons to the bigger balloons. I have a 260 balloon and I just tie it like so. And I just put them around my wrist. Now, some people use a rubber band and they say it works the same. That can be cheaper as well. I have not used it myself. I actually love these because I can reuse them after I pop my balloons. I just pick all these up and I just use them over and over again. 260 balloon, wood clamp, and then I just clamp it around and I'll loop my balloons through this hole that I just created. You can use wood clamps for so many different backdrops or things that you're attaching balloons to. Same thing up here. If I was doing this for a job, I'd probably do a couple more just to make it really secure because I never know what happens when I'm not there. But I'm just doing this to show you guys. So 2 should be just fine. All right, so I get one of the first balloons from my base, wrap it around, twist my hand around, and then I'll grab a balloon, wrap it around there. Don't worry about making it all cute right now. You can twist it around afterwards to make it look like you want it to look. Now I'm just going to wrap this 260 around one of these balloons in here. I'm going to do the same thing and just keep adding on to here. I get a lot of questions on what type of balloon I use. I do use Amazon balloons. These are the Party Woo brands. They have the best color selection to me. I use them for just about everything. I do use Roof Vac still, which is also Amazon. For the most part, I do use Party Woo. Now I'm going to wrap this around one of these balloons to secure it. Then add my last balloon. Now that I have the base all together, I can go through and twist and adjust to get it the shape that I want. Once you get it the shape you want it, you're gonna add your 5-inch clusters. To add these in, I do the same thing as I do with the 260 balloon for the base. I wrap one around and then wrap it around one of the balloons in the base. Same thing again. For the longer ones, I do two. So I do one at the bottom, one up top, and my last one on the bottom. It is a longer one at the top. And that is always, you can twist, move everything around to get it how you want it. And there we go. I think maybe this took me 20 minutes at most, just throwing it together. You can always add in more of the small balloons. This is just what I had laying around the house. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Everything that I use for my balloon arches, it's all in my Amazon storefront, including the balloons, and I have the setups that I've posted. But please let me know if you have any questions. I love doing these videos for you guys.